Yo, what's going on? It's your man Artman Boxing back again for another boxing conversation. Just got out the shower. My hair's still a little wet, but fuck it. We about to cook these dudes up real quick before I head out of here. Um, man, oh man, that shit's funny, dude. When I gotta tell you guys about these crazy people that live on the other side of the planet. Um, every morning I do the same routine. I get up, you know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord above, use the restroom, wash my hands, brush my teeth, check my Twitter, and the first thing I see is people from another country with foreign flags um, tweeting me and posting memes about me and all this. Your chicken legs wilder and all that bullshit. Like, dude, like, man, it's gotten to a point where even people in my family, like, dude, who are these people that keep on adding you? I'm like, man, it's these deranged folks that live in the UK, man. They love me over there. They love me over there. I'll probably go out there and I'll sell fucking counter bed or some shit, man. They love me out there, dude. Hold on, let me get my plug this up so I can let everybody know we on here live. Like when I say these guys love me, they love me, man. These guys even make dude today. I can't wait till this iPad charge. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. But today, somebody made like a meme, but it had like a lot of stuff that I say and usually do. And I was just so surprised, like, yo, these motherfuckers really watch me. They really watch me and see what I do. Which is nothing wrong with that because, you know, I'm a content creator. But these guys, like, when I say they watch me, man, they follow all my moves, follow the stuff I say, and they want to know what the fuck I got going on. But yeah, let me get this iPad started and we can get our fucking show really going on. Man, where is my stuff? And you know I gotta get my trees ready. But yeah, it's a lot of weirdos in the UK, man. They really love me, man. They love me and Wilder. They love Tay Jones. They love Drew Titan. But the feelings that they have towards me is hilarious. Like, it's gotten to a point where people who are not even Wilder fans, they're like, okay, guys, I get it. You know, you guys hate this guy Artman, but why do you keep on posting? Why are you the first one to comment on this page? You know, I try to figure that out myself, but yeah. But today, I posted a clip from last night's stream, dude, about Tyson Fury. You know, it's like this, man. It's like this. When Wilder wins, that proves Tyson Fury cheated. And I don't care what you guys try to say. Well, that doesn't make any sense. It does make sense because if he cannot go in there and duplicate the same performance he had in the second fight, he hits Wilder flush and it doesn't hurt Wilder. That lets you know, yes, Fury's a cheater, man. Salute, let's get it. Man, shout out to my dude, the D Hive. We just out here about to cook these fools up, something real special. Because these dudes love me. They love our man. They love me more than they love their girl. Crazy shit, right? They wake up in the morning, they don't text their wives. They don't kiss their wife on the cheek. They send a message to Artman Boxing. They say, Artman, you're such a shit housemate. You're such a shit housemate. And you know what it is? They really love me because I'm a truth teller. I tell the truth. And as much as you hate the truth, as much as you like to lock the truth up, it will always come to life and it'll always prevail. So they enjoy my stuff, man. They like to debate me and argue me down, but I don't even really debate. And here's the thing, they get upset because I don't even really read their responses. I just say what the fuck I gotta say and I continue. And they get mad. Oh, you're not even paying attention. No, I'm not paying attention to you guys. Because it's so many tweets of people at it. I honestly believe that these guys have the bell notification going off every time I tweet. Real shit. Said, keep up the great work, brother. Yes, I'm doing what I do best, man, which is talk boxing, paint boxing. And Lord knows, I can't wait. October 9th, Judgment Day, it is coming. It is coming. Judgment Day is upon us. You can't run from that. You can't go nowhere but sit down and watch. So just like serial killers have the urge to get caught, liars cannot resist the urge to seek the truth. They're the same kind of psychopath. I'm gonna take that as you saying psychopath. But yeah, it's true, man. I'm like, dude, why are you here? What really tripped me out is when I posted something and some guy was like, "Oh, you posted da 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 lie da 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 da," and I said, "Well, unfollow me," and he said, "No, I'm not gonna unfollow you." And I said, "You know what? That lets me know that these guys are some real life creeps." But as long as they're here, I'm gonna just keep on doing me. I ain't gonna run. I ain't gonna hide. I'm staying here, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And you know, so funny, dude. I swear it's like deja vu or something because these same idiots they say things like this. Oh, Artman, he's gonna delete his. He's gonna delete his Twitter. Artman, he's gonna delete this. He's gonna delete. He's gonna go in hiding. He's gonna go in hiding at October 9th. I said, no, no, the fuck, I'm not. I'm gonna be live, 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 live on the air. Jeez, hold on, man. I'm gonna be live, and I ain't gonna be hiding. I'm gonna be right here waiting for you guys. Man, I'm waiting for this iPad to turn on. But shout out to everybody in the chat, dude. I know they're listening right now. And the message I received earlier today lets me know it's confirmation that these folks be listening, man. Um, I can't go into too much detail, but somebody in the boxing world that has a little bit of what they call clout uh sent me a private message and he wanted me to keep it private. I said, you know what, you got my word, I'm gonna keep it private. But somebody from the boxing world inboxed me today trying to get some information out of me about Deontay Wilder or what Deontay Wilder's doing. And man, it's like, yo, it's like it lets me know these people are watching us, man. These people are watching us, man. He sent me a message because I posted something on Twitter and it caught his attention. Um, and he sent me a private message, dude. He's like, man, I understand. I was a Wilder fan. I picked Wilder to win and all that. Dude, I wish I could tell you who the fuck sent me this message, yo. You people, man. If I told you who sent me this y'all gonna be like, yo, Art, man, how the hell are you getting these guys all riled up like this? I wish y'all could see who it is. Just know it's somebody very important, and everybody goes to his tweets on Twitter for confirmation. Just know that. I ain't gonna say too much. But yeah, man, that shit is hilarious. Let me go out and let everybody know we are live right now on Twitter. Oh shit. Our brother Wilder is live. Look at our brother. Look at our brother Wilder. Hold on. Oh shit, man. Our brother, what? Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. It's just interesting. Oh, the live pause. But apparently, our brother Deontay Wilder is live on Instagram, and he out here doing his thing, man. Shout out to the brother, dude. Man, this boxing shit, it's deeper than just Wilder. Y'all know that, right? It's deeper than Wilder, but he's the voice. He represents my people, man. I can't get mad at him. I love what he do. Man, this brother, he's running. Man, hold on. Said this man got a fight, and he doing off the road sports. Yeah, Wilder's on live right now, and because he's having a good time. Look, oh my god, man, I'm going there to spend it all on Wilder to beat Fury, dude. I cannot fucking wait, man. The level of confidence coming from Wilder's side should be alarming to you Fury fans. It should be a message to you Fury fans. Yo, he's having too much fucking fun, y'all. Hold on, man. The video's pausing. I would show you guys, but he's on. It looks like he's on the like one of those off the road carts or whatever, and he's having fun on his property, dude. And that's the energy our brother has. He has the energy of somebody that knows the outcome of his fight. He know what's gonna happen in that ring, man. And you know these people know too. They know too. But yeah, I was gonna have a special guest join. Uh, he's a reformed Tyson Fury fan, but he has some questions for me. I'm gonna send him this link and see if he's ready to join this real quick. Before I get up out of here, I can't do the show for too long. Yeah, I just sent him the message. Hopefully he joins real quick. Said, but yeah, this man got a fight and he doing off the road sports, man. He's ready, dude. There's no doubt in my mind that Wilder's gonna get that body he wanted, and it's gonna be Tyson Fury, and we're gonna be smoking that Tyson Fury pack, the Cheat King pack. Someone tell Wilder to be careful. Nah, don't be careful, Wilder. Stay dangerous. Stay dangerous. They probably hope that Wilder get injured or some shit. They want Wilder to get COVID and all that shit. Nope, our brother, he's taking every step so he don't get that shit, man. But you know, it kind of feels weird to me as a boxing fan that I spent all this money just to watch this fight, dude, and the fight's not even here yet. Like, I'm already like $1,300 in. I bought a plane ticket, hotel ticket twice, man, including the ticket that I fucking bought for this fight, which was very expensive. So I don't care what them UK fans be talking about, but they be sounding real crazy when they say things like, "Oh, mate, Joshua's a bigger star." Can There's no one in England that's willing to spend $700 on a ticket to watch Joshua fight. There's no one in England willing to do that shit. That's on Twitter. Maybe those rich guys in England, but not you poor motherfuckers that be on my timeline talking that bullshit. You guys ain't spending $600 to go see Joshua. So stop talking about what Wilder's fight is doing. And that's the funny part. It's like, why are you guys worried about the finances of this fight? Y'all should be worried if Tyson Fury gonna show up. That's what the fuck y'all should be worried about. But yeah, shout out to my dude, the Tro Killer, man. We ain't here cooking up, man. I'm feeling good. I just got off of work, but I just see on my timeline like these dudes, they're fascinated with me, man. I don't know, they be having dreams about me. But this shit's just fucking weird. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This shit's so fucking weird, yo. Let me show you this shit. And we gonna smoke one of this. But look at this shit, man. Artman Bingo. These guys really took the time out of their day to crop a picture out of me and Wilder and say Artman Bingo. Let's look at it. Loaded glove, shit t-shirt pick, unloyal trainer, British teeth, uploads a video of training in work clothes. Okay, yeah, I do train in my fucking work clothes when I'm hitting that little dummy because I have a fucking job. Unlike you guys who sit up all day and talk about me. Oh, Fury's gonna die. Provide zero proof. I actually do provide proof. Avoids questions because fuck y'all. Claims racism, which there is. Replies with YouTube link. Yep, I don't got time to go back and forth. I'd rather just speak it on my platform. Wilder has a doctor's note. Yeah, they know. Fury's in the mob. They know. He likes his own tweets. I do. Who gonna stop me? Claims Wilder is gonna sue Fury for cheating. Yeah. Video of doing weights. Video of doing shit pad work. Yeah. These dudes, look, for him to take the time out of his day to make something like this lets me know, like, yo, these guys really pay attention to the shit I'm saying and the shit I do. Like, he got it down packed. Like, yeah, that sounded like some shit I say. So I told him, I said, you get an A for effort. You're still a weirdo, though, but you get an A for effort. They said they want to see you naked. That's why. Man, he said, I have a secret. That's why some hosts say, funny dude to call. You know, we got to call them funny acting guys. Wink, wink. Those guys are funny acting guys, is what you call them. These dudes really have. And look, my whole day at work, I was just looking at these tweets and replying to them. Like, these guys are really out here, like, wondering what the hell I got going on. But I always kill them with facts. Always kill them with facts and receipts. Man, but you know, a lot of people gonna be looking real crazy. But let's dive into this real quick. I posted something on or Mike Coppinger posted something on Twitter about the fight. And dude, man, all these guys are copping please, man. They're copping please. Let's go to his post. Mike Coppinger from ESPN, formerly with The Athletic, he goes out and says, spoiler alert, Deontay Wilder is not outboxing Tyson Fury. I do think Wilder is better at boxing than giving credit for, but let's be real. If he's beating Fury, it's via KO. I said, oh my God, Mike Coppinger, you are full of shit, my guy, because you're going to sit here. You're going to sit here and switch things up. You're going to sit here and switch things up. All these ifs. He was saying Fury is going to smash Wilder, and he's going to do it again. And this is what your tone sound like 3 weeks out? Man, stop it. Let's go do some homework, y'all. Let's go pull up some old shit, man. Hold on. Let's go pull it up. Oh, hold on. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, cuz. Okay, there you go. Because I thought they deleted that shit. I'm like, but I got. And it is binding arbitration. A couple of weeks, it's not gone away. I think it's the zone carrying the right. That the main thing is how much money are you going to make? I actually don't think it's going to be that big of an issue from everything I've heard. I do think that, of course, the DAZN and ESPN situation of America, which is going to be a big issue to solve. I actually don't think it's going to be that big of an issue from everything I've heard. I do think that it'll be ESPN pay-per-view in the U.S. with the zone carrying the rights. This is Mike Coppinger talking, because today he made a tweet stating that, you know, if Wilder wins, it's going to be by KO and this and that and all that. But it's like, yo, you can't be switching up sides. But this is him. This was Mike Coppinger 4 months ago. So, Mike, it's a legal case at this present time. Yeah, I think we're going to hear a lot more about it over the next couple of weeks. It's not gone away. I think it's just getting started now. So, you know, this is going to be up to the judge presiding over the case. The dispute resolution clause in the contract for the second Wilder Fury fight mandated that any issues pertaining to the third fight would head to an arbitrator, and it is binding arbitration. So they have to listen to the arbitrator. Yeah, that's the final word. They do. That is the legal mechanism here. So we're going to see what happens. But Wilder's lawyer will make his case about depositions, and then the arbitrator will make his decision. But this all comes down to the deadline for the rematch, and that deadline for that rematch really was in October. And Fury agreed to push it back to December to allow the Fury fight side will say, look, this fight has been held in October and November. It's just an absolute mess of a situation, Umar, and I don't really get it, because
Top Rank, which is Fury's promoter, was the one organizing the event, and it seems like PBC kind of just said, all right, figure it out, give us details, and then they kind of got burned in the ends.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Do you expect all parties involved to be giving Team Wild a large chunk of money across the next few weeks?
What's my prediction? Or
yeah, is that what you think will happen?
I really don't know right now. I don't foresee Fury Joshua being held up, but I could see a scenario where, as we mentioned earlier, there's a lot more money on the table later in the year for Fury Joshua. Maybe if the arbitrator rules in favor of Wilder, they just decide, you know what, let's get the fight out of the way now. Because let's be real, no one thinks Wilder's going to beat Fury or give him much of a.
Y'all hear that shit? Let's play it back real fast. Listen to this, y'all.
On the table later in the year for Fury Joshua, maybe if the arbitrator rules in favor of Wilder, they just decide, you know what, let's get the fight out of the way now. Because let's be real, no one thinks Wilder's going to beat Fury or give him much trouble. So I don't know that it's that big of a risk. So maybe
nobody thinks Wilder is going to beat Fury. Nobody thinks Wilder is going to beat Fury or give him any trouble. That's what he said 4 months ago. This is what he said today. Spoiler alert, Deontay Wilder's not outboxing Tyson Fury. I do think Wilder is better at boxing than given credit for, but let's be real. If he's beating Fury, it's via KO. Wait. That sounds a little bit different from what you said before, Mike. You hear that shit, y'all? Y'all hear that shit? This guy, here he goes, switching it up. Switching it fucking up. And I told him, I said, dude, you out here copping, please, right now. And I said, a white American picking a white Englishman to beat a black American? What's new? What's really new? Shit. These motherfuckers be switching up, boy. And I told him today, I said, man, don't switch up. Nope. No. I told him, I said, your boxing credibility is on the line October 9th. That's the real part. All you motherfuckers, October 9th, your boxing credibility is on the fucking line. So you better stay on that side. Better stay on that fucking side.
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's going on, my man?
Hey, man, chilling. Just got out of work. But, hey, man, I wanted to talk to you about that video. Like I told you, man, I missed it. So I just got a quick question for you, man. So, like I told you on the messenger, what if, you know how you said if Tyson Fury loses, that means that he cheated against Wilder? That's a fair point. I'm not going to lie. But question for you, what if, let's say Fury's beating the dog shit out of Wilder, and then Wilder just lands that right hand and Fury goes to sleep? Would you think that Tyson Fury cheated? Would that convince you? Okay. Why is that?
Wait. Say, would I think Tyson Fury cheated in the second fight still, or the third fight?
No, in the second fight.
Yeah, because it's not like what I seen in the fight and the images. You know, it's still there. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. Okay. That glove is still tampered with in that picture. Yeah, and you know too, man. But what I've been doing lately, though, I've been doing my shit, man. Today, a well-known boxing guy, y'all all know him. Y'all all know him. I'm telling you, y'all all know him. Y'all probably comment on his stuff like every now and then. He sent me a DM this morning.
Okay. What? Who was he and what did he say?
I can't tell you who he is because he wanted to keep it private. But let's just say a lot of people are now looking to switch sides because they believe Wilder now, but they don't want to go publicly and say it. And that just lets you know, dude, like, man, people in the industry know Fury cheated, bro.
Well, there's a lot of people that believe that. I mean, I don't blame them. And you know me, man, I'm not gonna switch. I've been with Fury since day one. I picked him. He's look, is he a cheater? Is he a dirty motherfucker? Absolutely, 100%. But I still think that he beats Wilder in the trilogy, and that is not gonna change.
That's fine.
I have realized, and I have realized that there are ways that he could have manipulated those gloves, or he could have he cheated in general because he 100% hit Wilder with the palm. That alone right there is cheating. So did he cheat in the second fight? Absolutely. So I mean, the gloves thing is still up in the air. The Wilder being drugged thing is still up in the air because there's no toxology. There's no proof yet. I know
That
you
you know
said that
of.
after the fight, right. I know of, but I know you said after the third fight that he was going to bring all that into light. If he does, and it's actually true that he was drugged, and he does have even more evidence of Tyson Fury fucking around with his gloves, then in my opinion, to me, Tyson Fury will no longer be a favorite fighter of mine. To be quite honest with you, it took a lot for me to start liking him again because after his board meat scandal and the fact that he was constantly retiring, unretiring, and retiring again, the fact that he didn't want to honor his contract with Vladimir Klitschko, all that shit just like it was like, why do I fuck with this guy? You know what I mean? Like, why do I like this guy?
Yeah,
But
but let's talk about today though. Let's talk about
yeah,
today.
let's
Let
talk
me
about
ask,
today.
let me ask you, how do you feel about Tyson Fury now finally coming to the public and just letting it be known that, hey man, I kind of really did know that Wilder was owed his third fight due to the pandemic. And if I don't fight Wilder, they're talking about 80 million is the number that I have to give him. What do you feel about that? Because
He's
he basically
he's
confirmed all.
it sounds to me, yeah, right. So to me, we all know Tyson Fury flip flops. You know, he'll say
Yeah.
one thing today, tomorrow he'll say another thing. So to me, he's backpedaling. Because he has no choice now that Wilder's coming out with all the details. By the way, goddamn, $80 million as a penalty. Holy shit! I don't even know if Fury got $80 million.
And
To be
I
honest
called
with you.
that number out too. So that's something that I got right as well. That exact
Yeah,
number.
no. Yeah, yo, man, credit to you, bro. You've been right a lot about this whole situation. We've been wrong. I know when you went on Ring IQ with Julius, everybody was clowning you, but at the end of the day, he ended up looking stupid because you were the one that was right and he wasn't.
Yeah.
So
I'm the one who
credit
ended
to
up with
you.
his money in my pockets.
Yeah, right. So by the way, just out of curiosity, did you ever send him the hoodies?
No, because he never wanted to give me his address.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, that's childish of him. But anyways,
Yeah.
you were right. He was wrong. You were right. I was wrong because I didn't think that the arbitration was gonna end up in Wilder's favor. And another thing too, I also pretty much, let's just say this, bro. Julius convinced me. He convinced me by the way he talked. The fact that he has such a big channel, you having a smaller channel, and I'm not gonna lie, the way you were kind of like, it's just sounded like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it just sounded like the way you were talking on that live, it's just kind of seemed like you didn't know what you were talking about. And that's just me keeping it a bean. So I
You know
believed
what it
him. I
was?
didn't believe
Because
you.
there was just a whole lot of information all at once that
Yeah.
was against your
Mhm.
beliefs.
Right.
So it sounded foreign.
Yeah. So another thing too, like whenever you do something like that, I feel like you can't go into that person's platform because everybody's gonna attack you. Like sometimes I'll come onto your live, and then I got some of your fans, calling me racist and all this shit. So whenever you have like a debate like that, I feel like it should always be like in a neutral site, not in
But
somebody's
I wanted it to be on his side.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, because let me tell you, before I got on this show, right, I didn't even know who this guy. I didn't even know who he was. I swear to God, I didn't know who he was. I thought he was just some random guy that wanted to debate me.
Right.
And then I had people from Facebook calling me, saying like, "Dude, man, I hate this guy Julius, man. I hate him. Like when I see him, I'm gonna hurt him, man." Like saying stuff like that, like.
Oh shit.
He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
this guy, he gets real personal. He gets real
Yeah.
personal. Bro, don't do this interview with him. Don't do it, man. There's people literally calling me, telling me not to do it.
Right. Mm-hmm. But
And I'm like,
props to you.
but hold on. But I was like, but my thing is like, dude, I'm like, I'm not scared of anything. I know where I'm walking myself into because
Right.
I had the truth on my side. And when you
Right.
have the truth on your side, it's like, what you gonna tell me?
No, for sure. And like I said,
here we are today. He's blocking
credit
everybody, and I have his money in my
credit
pocket.
to you. Yep, credit to you. You went on there. Everybody advised you not to. But you did it. And yes, I'm not gonna lie. In the live, it looked like he was winning, but at the end of the day, you ended up winning. And I don't have any problems with Julius. That's my guy. But yeah, I do know that he has a lot of issues with people outside of boxing. And in the Facebook group, a lot of people have told me, yo, when I see him, it's on site. And I'm like, you know, that's you guys. Like with me and Julius have always been cool. Never had an issue. But back to what I was saying, bro, like you've been right a lot. So it's hard for me to not take your word. But again, me being a fan of Tyson Fury, I want to believe him. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, you know. But at the it's kind of like a, you know, like when you have like a battle with yourself, like you're like, yo, should I do this? Should I not do this? You know what I mean? So me being a fanboy of Tyson Fury, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say no, he wasn't cheating because this and that. But do I believe it in my heart that he actually cheated? Yes. I just don't know if he tampered with the gloves. And if he did, I don't know how he do it. Like I'm trying to, like I'm talking with myself, and I'm like, if he did do it, how did he do it? You know, how did he do it?
Yeah, that's a lot of speculation, but the photo proof is the photo proof in the video.
Yeah, no. So I was gonna say, when I mentioned that that guy that makes gloves, that made the Vegeta gloves for me, when he told me about that padding that they use, that is worn out padding from, you know, as soon as it's put on the glove, the padding's already worn out. It's not new padding. That's when I was thinking, I was like, damn, like, is this how he did it? You know what I mean? Because that would make sense. That would make sense.
You know, you telling me that actually solved a puzzle for me in my head, really, because you telling me that it made it make sense, because I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the gallery, and yeah, the gloves look normal in this shot, this shot, but then when it goes on, the gloves start looking more, you know, separating. I'm like, yo. When you said that, it really clicked in my head. Like, man, like, okay, so yeah, you know, that really confirms, like, yo, what you said is really true. Like, it does start off at a normal form, and then it
right. And because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, there's no way these motherfuckers had the nerve to cut a hole in the glove in the middle of everybody. Like I'm like, how the fuck did they do it? And like I said, after I had that conversation with that Indian dude, I'm like, if he did do it, this must have been how he did it, because there's no other way. There's no other way. And then looking at that right glove and comparing it to the left, I'm like, yo, the left hand looks so much more padded than the right hand. And I understand he was hitting Wilder with a lot of right hands, but at the end of the day, I'm like, how can I see his practically his fingers through the glove? I'm like, how is that possible? I'm trying to ask myself. I'm like, how the fuck is this possible? I'm like, there's no way these motherfuckers had the nerve to cut a hole in that glove and take padding out. I'm like, there has to be something else. Then I had that conversation with the Indian dude that makes the gloves, and I'm like, that has to be it. If he did do it, I still want to give him the benefit of the doubt, as crazy as it sounds, that he didn't cheat, because I'm such a fanboy of his. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it a bean, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan.
I feel you know, somebody in the chat said they wanted to know who you are, because they said at least you're keeping it real.
Oh, I mean, my name is Johnny Cruz. I have my own YouTube channel, and to the person that asked me that, if you go look, I made 2 videos trying to debunk the whole glove thing, the whole glove gate thing, and like I told you on an earlier live, bro, I was like, yo, if that video has so many views, if I wasn't getting so much money from it, I would have taken it down. Because
but you know, that goes into another point that the DC says. People get paid off of this Wilder talk.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. If let me tell you this, if you go on my channel, bro, and if you look at all my videos probably generate like 70 views, 80 views. Whenever it's a Wilder Fury, yo, that's my first one. I think like 160,000 views. The second one I made, I think like 3,000 views. Every other video, 70 views, 80 views, 100 views. I'm like, god damn. I'm like, yo, this Wilder Fury shit is really popping. You know, like, man, this shit is really popping, and it's making people money. So that's why I said my video with 150, 60,000 views on it that I first made, titled debunking Wilder fans' excuses. That video so far has made me enough money where I can pay off my cell phone bill. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm not gonna take this shit down because it's making me money. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you know what? Do another video. Do another video of the information that you received, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that actually because I'm
Yeah,
like, yo,
like a
this
post video, like yeah, like okay, debunk your own debunk video.
right. Yeah, I was actually planning on doing it. I was like, I'm about to debunk myself. That's never happened before. You know, nobody makes a video and then debunks themselves right
So,
after.
yeah.
But I'm like, I'm gonna do that because I want to look at it. I'm trying to be in the mind of I don't want to be a fan of Fury or Wilder. I just want to be a fan of boxing, and I want to call it how I see it.
But and
You know what I'm
people
saying?
respect it. They'll respect it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I want to be a non-biased channel. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, do I believe foul play was involved? Yes. I just don't know how it was how it happened, and I don't know what. You know, if and look, God bless Deontay Wilder if he really truly was drugged like how he believes he was, then goddamn that motherfucker is a warrior. Because if he really was drugged like he says he was, bro, he was still fighting. He
You
was
know
still
what he
fighting.
said?
You know what I mean?
Wilder said, he said when he got in the ring and he felt the way he felt, he said
Yeah.
he could have turned around and said, you know what, I can't do this. Something just doesn't feel right. But he said,
Right,
fuck
right,
it.
right,
I'm a
right.
warrior, so I'm here. I just gotta fight. Fuck it. And you know, man, I'm telling you, man, I honestly believe that Fury looked at him that night in that one picture where Wilder's legs looked all fucked up and Fury's. It's like what Kenny Bayless is basically pushing him aside.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can see it in Fury's eye that he's looking at Wilder like, what the fuck, dude? You're not down? Why the
Yeah.
fuck are you not down? Like, I didn't
Right,
punch
right,
you.
right, right.
I didn't punch
And
you several times.
yeah, and then one thing that I've noticed that everybody, even guys who are fans of Fury or guys who just aren't fans of anybody, they're just fans of the sport. Everybody always says the same thing. Yo, Wilder looked like he had already won a few rounds. He didn't look himself, and that's coming from everybody, even from me. Wilder,
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Like I said, maybe he was drugged. Maybe the jitters got to him. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it really was his costume. I have no idea. But what I do know is he 100% did not look like himself when he first got into that
Ever.
ring. You
Because
know what I mean?
even the hater, bro, we all know what Wilder fights like, dude.
Mhm.
And then, if anything, let's be real.
Mhm.
As a real Wilder fan, and I tell you 100%, when Wilder, I was thinking to myself, if Wilder was to lose to Tyson Fury, it wouldn't be
Mhm.
by like somebody throwing in the towel. It would just
Mhm.
be by Fury just outpointing him.
Right, right, right.
But for Fury to go in there and do that and Wilder look like that, it's
Mhm.
like, yo, we couldn't, at the end of the night, we really couldn't even explain what the fuck happened, to be honest. Like,
Right. Yeah, yeah. No, it was like
you're just
even
like,
watching the
whoa.
fight. And another thing too, bro. If Wilder really was drugged like he claims he was, he still went in there and won the first round convincingly. Was landing right hand after right hand. I
Hands.
think he landed like 4 or 5. And I'm like, yo, if this dude really was drugged and he still won the first round, because I would imagine whatever drug he took to takes his time to take to go into effect. And I'm thinking to myself too, and I'm like, yo, Tyson Fury before the fight, like during the press conferences and all the interviews he had before the fight, he was so confident that he was going to stop Wilder and that he was going to batter him around the ring. And I'm like, yo, I've always heard Tyson Fury talk shit, but like it was something different. It was like like he knew it was going to happen. Like, and can't nobody tell him otherwise. And that could just be him, just being how do you call it?
It's a
Being very
different
very
level of
confident.
confidence.
Right, right, right. And I'm like, yo, but I'm like, yo, it's different. It's like he saw it in a dream or something. Like he 100% knew that he was gonna smack Wilder around the ring. And even in the first fight, when he first fought him, he wasn't that confident. He wasn't like, yo, I promise you, bet on it. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. He wasn't like that in the first fight.
Think
All
about
of
it.
a sudden,
Think about it. Really think about it. Even Tyson Fury's dad was
mhm.
telling, he was willing to bet David Hay like $1 million. Like, yo, I
Right, right, right,
know
right,
something's gonna.
right.
And
So,
you know, I felt that level of confidence before.
mhm,
You know how? Because
mhm.
I felt that level of confidence when I knew Wilder was going to win that arbitration because I done got some intel stating that the judge was already leaning towards Wilder.
Right, right. And you felt that way because you already knew it was gonna, like, you
So
already
I
had
already knew, I
inside
already knew
information.
the outcome. So I was like,
Right.
That's why I
And
was
that's the
telling your
kind of
boy Julius, like, I was like, bro, I was telling your boy Julius, I was like, man, let's fucking bet 3 times.
yeah.
Like, let's triple it. Let's
Mm-hmm.
triple the bet. And he was
Yeah.
just looking at me crazy, like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, can't you see that they're about to see AJ versus Fury?
Yeah. And that's why I'm saying, bro, like he had the level of confidence is one that I've never seen before, like ever. You know? So I'm just like, yo, it had like it's all clicking and it's all making sense to me, but I don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? I want to give Fury the benefit of the doubt. And look, I'm still rocking with him in the third fight. I still think he beats Wilder. But now I'm more like open-minded of like, yo, maybe they did Wilder dirty. You know what I mean? Maybe it wasn't Mark Breland. Maybe it was somebody from Tyson's corner or whatever. But I'm like, yo, maybe they did do him dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like when you start realizing and watching and reviewing and it's all like, yo, this just doesn't make sense. Like, why is he this confident? You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing wrong with being confident, but he was just like too confident. You know what I mean?
But, this is not something that never happened before in boxing where the champion gets cheated in the fight. The legend, legend in the making gets cheated in the fight. Muhammad Ali, Sonny Liston, the first fight.
Yeah.
They did some foul shit then.
And that's what I'm saying. And another thing too, like, the fact that, but one thing that I did find interesting, and I don't know if I asked you this before, but maybe you know why it happened, because I didn't really pay attention to this, but Wilder was the one that switched gloves last minute in the second fight. Why did he do that?
Nigga, I don't know. Shit. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just like, because I didn't realize it until I think somebody from like Blue Blood Sports posted it a few months ago, and I was like, oh shit, it's just caught my eye the other day, and I'm like, yo, huh?
One thing that people can't explain is what did Tyson Fury and his team do when they disconnected the camera?
Well, what happened? That I can see why you would question that, but at the same time, just because they cut off the cameras doesn't mean that the room emptied out. You know what I mean? Like there was people there already.
But these people are they to be trusted? That's the thing.
Listen, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this: is boxing to be trusted?
No.
Exactly.
Hell
so that answers your question. No, those people aren't to be trusted. No. I wouldn't trust them. So
and
like, yeah, bro. Back to what I was saying, bro. Like you can't trust the sport of boxing at all whatsoever. So if you can't trust the sport of boxing, you can't trust the people in there. So
you want to know the big difference between Wilder and the Resto case, Billy Collins fight?
Yeah, go ahead.
The big difference in that fight, even though it was both assault in the ring, the big difference is one fight had an investigation, and the other fight, the commission or the sanctioning body said, whoever thinks Fury cheated is El Stupido.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the big difference. One fight had an investigation, the other didn't.
Right. And, and it was sad what happened to Billy Collins. And I'm glad that, Wilder at least, because you know what happened to Billy Collins right after,
he went crazy.
Yeah, right. Sad shit. I'm glad that's something that Wilder didn't have to go through. And, but, all the questions that we have, all that shit will be answered, October 9th. But I have to ask you. You. And I know you keep telling me, oh, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If, because there's always ifs in boxing, are you going to just give Tyson his credit?
No, because that shit ain't happening.
See, that's that level of confidence that you have. Oh no, I know 100% is the same one that Fury had for the second fight. You know what I mean? That's why I sometimes look at it and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like he's never had this level of confidence before. But the same one you have that you're like, no, ain't no way. That's the same level of confidence he had for the second fight. That's another reason too why I'm like, yo, this motherfucker was so fucking confident. Like, where was that confidence when he fought Wilder the first fight? So, but that same level of confidence that you have is what Fury had. So,
okay, just before, because I gotta get out of here. But just imagine this before you go. Imagine the Fury that fought Safiri. Imagine that Fury versus Wilder.
Wait, which Fury?
The Fury that fought. You know when Fury first came back and
Yeah,
he fought those two bums?
yeah.
Imagine the way he fought those two bums versus this new and approved Wilder.
I mean, that Tyson Fury probably gets knocked out in like the second round, to be honest with you.
Exactly. So I gotta go. Let everybody know where they can find you.
All right, man. You can find me on Instagram, Southpaw for Life 91, or if you want to follow my YouTube, it's just Johnny Cage Cruz, and holla at me then, bro. It was nice chatting with you, man.
Yep, no problem. Shout out to you guys in the chat.